Yes lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, boys and girls, I'm going to bring you guys the Southampton versus Leicester match preview. So then, boys and girls, after Leicester's massive win last summer as of course beat Crystal Palace 2-1 at the King Power Stadium, securing our grip on Champions League football and Kelechi Iheanacho. What more do I need to say? After Southampton lost 2-1 to Tottenham away from home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the two sides come together on Friday night in a massive game on the South Coast as Southampton will be looking to get revenge on Leicester after, of course, our semi-final victory in the FA Cup a few weeks ago. So that being said, boys and girls, in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys the Southampton versus Leicester match preview. We go for the latest news on Southampton heading into the game, my general thoughts on the game, my prediction lab, and also my score prediction for Friday's huge game in the Premier League in the race for Champions League football, where once again Leicester simply have to get all 3 points. But just before we get into all that, boys and girls, you guys going to enjoy today's video, let me know by dropping a big thumbs up. The season's coming to a close, so you guys want to see Leicester get Champions League football, let me know by dropping a like. Come on, the boys, let's get Champions League football, baby. Also, subscribe to my face on your screen forward. We're now closing in on 2,000, so any help towards that will be massively appreciated. And as always, most sportsy, let me know your thoughts heading into the game in the comment section down below. Your thoughts, your predictions, your predicted lineups. Let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section down below. But yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling and let's jump straight into the the Southampton versus Leicester match preview. Come on, the boys. So then, getting straight into today's match preview, you guys know the drill, of course. We're going to start off by talking a bit about the opposition side of things, of course. This week, once again, it is Southampton, of course, this time at the St Mary's, the first time going back to the South Coast after that beautiful 9-0 victory. I'm sure all the Southampton fans are going to be loving me right now. But of course, this week on the channel, once again, we've got Dan from the Saints View to bring you guys the latest news about Southampton. And big thanks to him for coming on. Go subscribe to the channel, link will be in the description down below. But yeah, Dan, mate, take it away.
Hi everyone, it's Dan here from the Saints View, here to give you all a bit of insight on all things Saints. Once again, ahead of our game at St Mary's on Friday night. Can't lie, I'm not looking forward to this one. Obviously, you guys beat us very recently in the Cup semi-final. That's pretty much ended our season. For me, obviously safety isn't confirmed, but I think we will stay up. It's now just a case of getting to the end of the season. I don't think we're going to get top half or anywhere near it, really. The season's just dead on its feet now. In terms of team news, not too sure at the moment. Danny Ings might be out for it. Ryan Bertrand might miss it as well. I think we've got Michael Obafemi back. Whether he'll be involved, I don't know. It's a very mixed one at the moment, and yeah, I have very, very little confidence for this game. After Leicester, after you guys in the semi-final, we went to Spurs and played very well in the first half. Got a 1-0 lead, should have been more, and then absolutely crumbled in the second and lost the game. So, you know, if we can play like we did in the first half for longer on Friday night, then maybe we'll come away with something. But I see no way we're getting a win. You guys are obviously in great form as well, pushing for that top 4 spot. I'm going to say 3-0 Leicester. It's on a Friday night at St Mary's. We know what happened last time Leicester came down on a Friday night and it was on Sky Sports. So we'll obviously have to see. But yeah, I don't think any Saints fan is going to be confident for this one. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, may the best team win.
There we go then, boys and girls. That is it then for the Southampton side of things heading into Friday night's game. A big thanks to Dan for coming on the channel. Like I said, go and subscribe to the channel. Link will be in the description down below. But yeah, let's get into talking about the mighty Leicester City. Right then, Southampton away then for Leicester next up at the St Mary's. Another night game, another game on Friday night, which, you know, I don't really get why. We have so many bloody night games. We played Thursday, Monday, now Friday. When are we going to get a weekend game? I do not know. But of course, last time we played Southampton on a Friday night on the South Coast, we all know what happened. 9-0. You love to see it. So maybe we could do the same. It's due to rain as well. So, you know, could it happen again? We will find out. But of course, realistically, it's probably not going to happen at all. But, you know, there's a slight chance. You never know. But of course, Southampton are going to want to get some revenge after Leicester's 1-0 victory over them a few weeks ago in the FA Cup semi-final. Of course, that was a pretty close game, just a 1-goal in it. So, you know, based on that, it's going to be another difficult game. But after a great win against Crystal Palace last time out, a huge win in the race with Champions League football, the players' confidence is going to be boosting. Of course, before that, we got the 3-0 win against West Brom as well. So the players' confidence is going to be sky high. Southampton, just like I said earlier on, got 2 undefeated to Tottenham as well. So their confidence isn't going to be so low, isn't going to be so high. What am I on about? But yeah, overall, like I said, it's another must-win game for Leicester in the race for Champions League football. And if we can win this game, that is another massive step towards Champions League football. I think the win last time out against Crystal Palace was absolutely huge, just in the manner of how we did it as well. Coming from behind, that rocket from Iheanacho later on to win it as well. Like I said, the players' confidence is going to be sky high. Realistically, lads, I really think we can now secure a Champions League spot. And of course, Friday night gives Leicester another opportunity to get 3 points. No disrespect to Southampton, but realistically, they're safe, not going to get relegated, and they're not going to get any type of European football. So Leicester are really the only team who's got something to play for. Southampton are just be fighting for the sense of pride, I guess. So the pressure's really on Leicester once again, but overall, I think we can do it, and 3 points is exactly what we need on the South Coast on Friday night. Realistically, this could really be the game to secure Champions League football, because for me, we have a 7-point gap to West Ham in 5th, and if we bottle that with about 5 games to go, Jesus Christ, we are worse than Tottenham at bottling stuff. But for me, this game is absolutely huge, and if we can get 3 points, that would be huge. And for me, a win on Friday night against Southampton will be a massive step towards securing Champions League football for the up-and-coming season. So based on that, then, let's get into discussing the game then in a bit more detail. For me, I think it's going to be kind of 50-50. I mean, Leicester probably going to have a bit more possession, but Southampton can definitely play. They have got a few injuries just heading into the game, but for me, it's still going to be a difficult game because Southampton, yes, their form, it's been quite poor recently. They still offer a big threat, and Southampton, it's the first time for us just going back to the St Mary's. Southampton are going to be very up for this game as well, especially after the semi-final as well. So for me, it's going to be a tough game. I can imagine Leicester having slightly more possession. Southampton just going to come on to us at parts of the game. Look to counter-attack, because it could be a similar type game just to the FA Cup semi-final, where Leicester did counter-attack quite a lot. Of course, the goal did come from a counter just on the left-hand side with Vardy, who played it into Iheanacho, of course, got the goal to win it for Leicester in the end. So we could see something slightly similar to that, but I think Leicester will probably control the game a bit more, put our spin in it, try and dominate the ball, and hopefully we can get at Southampton and try and break through that defence. Most recently, of course, Leicester have been scoring quite a few goals, and defensively-wise, it has been improved, apart from that, obviously, Zaha goal against Palace on Monday night. So Southampton is going to be spacing behind for them to try and exploit, but overall defensively we have been pretty improved in the last few weeks, and going forward we are looking like a real threat, of course, with Iheanacho and Vardy up top, the wing backs pushing forward, and like Tillerman with Madison returning as well. Leicester's attack is looking dangerous, but overall, boys, it's going to be a tough game, but realistically I'm pretty confident going into the game, and I'm confident that we can secure a massive 3 points. So then moving on, let's jump straight into my predicted lineup. So this is the side I think Brendan Rodgers will go to start tomorrow against Southampton on the South Coast on Friday night. So as always, we're going to stick with the 3-5-2 formation. No reason to change it. I think we may see a slight few changes just in the side, considering we only played on Monday night, so it's not the greatest of rest. But Son in goal then, of course, we're going to be keeping this one unchanged. Kasper Schmeichel to start in goal. I thought, against Palace he was alright. Obviously conceded, couldn't really do too much about that. Overall, we made a few saves here and there. Obviously, Kasper is going to start. There's no debate at all. So yeah, Schmeichel in goal to start tomorrow night against Southampton. Moving into the back five then, boys and girls. To start off then with the 3 centre-backs. For me, this has to be unchanged just from the recent games. I think, first centre-back is going to be Johnny Evans. I think, this guy is probably the key man in a whole defence, to be honest. Obviously, he's very experienced and he holds together that back three in particular. So yeah, Johnny Evans will be the first centre-back, has to play for me. Alongside him, we'll be going with Southampton once again. I think, Southampton's been in class since he came back in just from his injury. So yeah, Southampton to start. And of course, alongside him, we'll be going with Fofana as well. I think fair play to this guy. He's been fasting. He's going to have another difficult game just because it's a night game again. So we might see him take some fluids about 40 minutes into the game, but for me, Fofana has been class all season. So yeah, for me, this back three is going to be unchanged. Of course, Johnny Evans in the middle, they'll have Southampton and Fofana. Of course, Southampton and Fofana can come forward a bit because we all know their ball playing ability as well. And Johnny Evans will kind of sit back a bit more and control things in that as well. So yeah, boys, that'll be my back three heading into the game. So then moving on then to the 2 wing backs and heading into the game. For me, I think we may see a slight change. The first one though is going to be Timothy Castagne in that right back role. For me, this guy has been brilliant recently. Of course, a goal last time against Palace, an assist last time before that against West Brom. I think, Castagne has to start once again. Defensively, he's very good and going forward. Recently, he's been offering a massive threat. So yeah, Castagne will be on the right hand side of that back five. Left hand side, is it going to be Thomas? Is it going to be Ricardo? I want Ricardo to start. So yeah, we're just going to go with just Ricardo. I don't really think we'll see him there, but I just want him to start. So yeah, let's just say Ricky. But for me, it's probably going to be Thomas. Obviously, Ricardo didn't even come on against Crystal Palace last month, so I don't think he'll start. But we could potentially see him start, but I think Thomas will probably start. But yeah, it's either Ricardo or Thomas. But for me, just because I kind of prefer Ricky, we'll go with Ricky P to start. But I think Thomas, is fully capable as well to start in that left wing back role. So yeah, we could see Michael Brighton as well. But yeah, that's in my back five. Then we'll go centre back wise. Obviously, Evans, Fofana, Sunche, wing backs Castagna. Let's go with Ricky P. Right, and moving on, let's jump straight into the midfield three. So start off then in that holding role, we'll be going with Starman, Wilfred, and Diddy. For me, I think, has to start. No debate needed. Best CDM in the Prem, and that is factual evidence. Yeah, and Diddy start in that CDM role ahead of him. Then the actual Starman box role will be going with Yuri Tillemans. For me, Yuri has to start. Going to be key once again, just in the midfield. Of course, the midfield battle is going to be key. And slightly ahead, then we'll be going with James Maddison. I thought, wasn't great against Crystal Palace, but I thought, he has to start. I think Perez isn't as good. I know Perez got a hat-trick last time out at Southampton, but for me, Maddison has to start once again. We could see lots of Perez come on, but for me, Maddison has to start. So yeah, midfield was to go Ndidi, Tillemans, and then James Maddison. And finally then, moving into the front two of absolute dreams. Starting off then with Jamie Vardy. Thought he was very, very unlucky not to score against Crystal Palace last time, but he's still having a big impact on the team. He's going to scare the defence. Of course, he scored against West Brom. Has to start, and of course, alongside Vardy up top. Kelechi Iheanacho, want more done. He'd say this guy is on the best form in probably the world at the moment. He's probably the best striker on recent form. So Iheanacho has to start for me, and this strike partnership is doing bits once again. And hopefully these two can keep it going. But of course, up top, Vardy and Iheanacho, and this is definitely going to scare that Southampton defence. Yeah, that's my prediction line, lads. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section down below. So finally, moving on then to my prediction for the game. I think, we have to get the win. I'm going to predict to win as always. For me, I think Leicester are going to get another simple 2-0 victory. I think, it's going to be quite a solid performance. I can see Southampton definitely going to cause us some problems, but I think the overall quality of Leicester's just in midfield and attack is going to shine through in the end. And hopefully we can get a solid 2-0 win and secure the win. I think, if it's 1-0, I don't really care what the score is. As long as we win, that is what we need. Goal scorer wise, Iheanacho is going to back as always, and the other goal scorer is going to be Yuri Tillemans from midfield. But yeah, well, so that's my prediction for the game. 2-0 to Leicester. As always, let me know your score predictions in the comment section down below heading into tomorrow's massive game. So the boys and girls, that is it then for today's video. Of course, in today's video, I bring you guys the Southampton versus Leicester match preview. If you guys have enjoyed it, let me know by dropping a like, subscribe as well to the channel if you guys haven't already. Let me know your thoughts heading into the game in the comment section down below. But yeah, fingers crossed we can secure another 3 points tomorrow. Of course, the match actually will be out straight after. Jesus Christ, straight after full time. I can't speak today, so yeah, let's wrap it up. I'm SPORTSA, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace, guys.